and welcome to another video. Today I have this backdrop stand. It comes rolled up like this. It's actually a very easy carrying case. Comes with these 6 clips, and then these I believe are the sandbags. I think you can fill them up with sand if you want them heavier. I'm not sure if I'm going to need them, but we have them available. And we just have these 3 Velcros there to put them in the bag. Different size poles, and then the tripods for both sides. The sandbags here, there's a metal part of it here which makes it stiff, and then I think so this is how you kind of hang it on the stand. And then there's pouches here with a zipper compartment where you can actually put sand in there. So if you have something heavy from these backdrops, you're gonna need the sandbags. But it seems like you just run it through the pole and then hang it on there. But I'm not gonna need them for now. As far as the tripod, you just kind of spread it apart here. And this is how it'll stand. It has these rubber stops on the bottom, so it's not going to scratch up your floors. You know, it's laid like that. And you can actually tighten it in whatever position you like so. And there's some instruction on here, warning and stuff like that. So, you know, it's just, you need to put it on a flat surface, and it'll fully open the tripod. So, you know, I opened it all the way like this, but you can actually leave it flat like this. So there's this being flat or parallel with the ground is a way to do it, just like that. And so at that point, the base is fully open and it has the most amount of stability. On top here, you can unclip both of these, and this gets 6 feet tall. This is the second stand, and these get 6.5 feet tall when fully extended. So like I said first, you want this parallel to the ground, and that means it's fully extended. And then you can tighten it in place right here. Just gonna make sure I tighten the other one as well. It's tight. Again, you just unclasp these clasps here, and then you pull it up all the way, and that will make it 6.5 feet tall. And once you have all 4 or 5 of these rods attached, you're gonna have a 10-foot wide backdrop. So depending on what size backdrop you purchased, you may not need the whole 10 feet. So for example, if you need just 5 feet, you're gonna do 2. If you do 3, that's 7.5 feet. So these are all 2.5 feet each. So let's go ahead and see how these connect. So I have it all the way up. I don't need that right now because I'm actually setting it up. So we're gonna collapse the top part. And the way it works is you take the wing nut off here. Once you have one of the wing nuts off, you want to look for the bigger hole. You're going to take the washers off, and then the bigger hole will go in here. So actually there's 2 washers, I'm going to leave one on. And then you put the top washer on. You're going to tighten the wing nut back in place. Now that is one end of the stand. On the other end, you want to look for the other rod that also has a wider aspect. Right? So we're going to take the wing nut off. Again, 1 washer on the bottom, 1 on the top. Drop that in there. And now if you notice, one side of the rod has the pinch in sort of connector, and then the other side just has a hole. So if you just wanted 5 feet wide, you would just connect it. But I prefer a 7.5 feet because I have a 5x7 backdrop. So what we're gonna do is use a middle piece. So what you're gonna do is just press this pin down and slide it until it connects. You're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Press the pin down and slide it in, and there you have it. Now, once you have this at the desired width, what you're gonna do, it helps if you have two people, is lift all the way up to your desired height. You might not want it all the way to 6.5 feet, but you decide what your desired height is. As you can see, I'm kind of able to do it by myself as well. And then, of course, you can lower it down if you need to hang your back up and then increase the height again. You can use a level to make sure that you're equally tall on each side so it doesn't look uneven, but it looks pretty sturdy. Let's use one of these clips and see how it looks. These clips are very strong. They have a serrated edge on the inside that allows you to really grip whatever you're trying to put on, as well as these plastic tabs angles. So I have the backdrop up and I used 3 clips on the top. Now, if you have like a balloon arch or something like that, if you're having an event, you can kind of slide this backdrop over to this side and then you can hide that rod that way, or have the arch go all the way over. And then you can clip the backdrop to the stand on the bottom as well. But it's pretty easy to set up, super easy to use, looks great. For a backdrop like this, I would just go ahead and steam it to get the creases out. I was just trying to show you how it looks, but that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.